Hello lovely people and welcome to Praxi. I know it's been a few days since I've done my last update. However, it's been a couple of weeks since I started cycling my reef tank. As you all know, there has been some problems. So let's just get on with it and I'll tell you what all has happened in the past few days. Okay? So, as you can see, my tank has had a few changes in it. I have added a little bit more rock. I have pushed my rock work a little bit to the back and I added a cave kind of structure and it's leaning at the back wall. And I've added a few of the shells which I bought back from India during my previous holidays, and the substrate is currently pretty much well settled. So what I did was I bought some crushed corals and I added it to the corner where the sand was shifting due to the wave maker. And ever since I put that crushed coral, there has been some movement, but the sand did not shift to the point that the tank's bottom was showing. Also, I just moved the wave maker in a way that it points a little bit more towards the top, and I pushed it a little bit to the bottom, so that is also helping a little bit. As you can see, there are a few seashells I put on here because I just want to add a little bit more beauty to the tank. And I've been maintaining the temperature at a constant between 25.67, not too high, not below that either. And today I just did my first water change. So technically, since I started cycling, when I say started cycling, when I made the first mistake of adding too little ammonia, when I added the initial seed, it was on December 3rd. So it's been almost 11 days. So in between, what happened was I realized that I did not add a lot of ammonia. So I added what the instructions said. And then 2 days ago, I also added a bottle of Dr. Tim's One and Only, because then the ammonia levels spiked and nothing else was happening for another 3 days. So I've added Dr. Tim's One and Only, and now I've left the tank to cycle. And today I did my first water change. The water change went well, the tank has settled down. I still haven't wiped the glass surfaces, as you can see. I'm just going to leave it there. Strangely enough, after adding Dr. Tim's One and Only, I could literally see some particles floating around inside, but I did not see that with Seachem's seed happening. I don't know what the difference is, but I believe this is working. Yeah, and so far that's all that's been happening. Still no living items inside yet. I've been hearing a lot of other YouTubers saying that you can add coral before the full cycling, and some of them saying no, you should cycle your tank first. I just don't want to risk anything because it's my first attempt at marine tank. So I'm just going to wait until the ammonia level starts dropping. When it's closer to 0 or something, I will start adding corals probably. And then once I add a few corals, probably I will also add a little bit of a cleanup crew at the same time. I have to make sure that the levels are back to 0 by the time I add my cleanup crew. So yeah, patience is a virtue, and I don't have much patience. So it's a struggle to watch an empty tank every day. But it's coming along fine. I just can't wait to add some critters inside my tank as soon as possible. So I will just give you a quick tour of the tank and the sump as much as I could, and then we'll see again. So I hope you enjoyed the tour, and also while I'm showing you the tour, you must have checked that the temperature is now 26 plus. The reason for that is after doing the water change, I kind of tweaked the temperature to be a little bit high because I saw on several forums that to speed up the cycling process, just have a little bit higher temperature. I think that should be fine. The usual recommended temperature for reef tank is, from what I've read and understood, is between 23 to 25 degrees Celsius. It's 26. I might lower it down a little bit later. But for the time being, I think 26 is still fine on the safer side. But before adding any livestock, I'm definitely going to put it between the 23 to 25 mark, because that's where I would like to maintain my tank's temperature. So that's my beautiful first marine tank, and please subscribe, share and like, and please do comment. And if you have noticed anything in my tank that you would like to advise me on or give me some recommendation, tips and tricks, please go ahead and do so. I really appreciate any input. So that's pretty much it from Praxi Prax for today. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.